Sawadee krap, I'm JP Mestanza, and today is Friday, May 9th. Today marks the release of our latest edition of our newspaper, the English language Phuket News, as well as our Russian language sister paper, Novosti Phuketa. Grab your copy at locations around the island. You're watching Phuket Extra, brought to you by pvcphuket.com. A guilty verdict is coming down on 23 individuals and over 60 companies involved in illegal nominee business arrangements in Phuket. The Director General of the Department of Business Development, Auram Subtawitum, confirmed the news at a press conference today, saying that the criminal court in Bangkok ruled that the offenders, including both Thai nationals and juristic persons, violated the Foreign Business Act of 1999. Each of them was sentenced to 10 years in prison, later reduced by half and suspended for 2 years due to their confessions and clean records. The court also imposed a fine of 200,000 baht on each defendant, placed them on 1-year probation, and ordered the dissolution of the involved companies. The case stemmed from DBD inspections that uncovered nominee practices, particularly in Phuket's real estate sector, that involved Thai nationals acting as paper shareholders and directors to enable foreigners to bypass business ownership laws. Law and accounting firms in Phuket were found to play a central role in registering such companies, managing their finances, and offering legal consultation services. Evidence revealed these firms facilitated foreign ownership of restricted businesses and properties, evading taxes and land transfer fees, estimated at 1 billion baht annually. For more, visit thephuketnews.com. 2 doctors are seeing their medical licenses suspended, with a third being issued a warning, all in connection with allowing former Prime Minister Thaksin to serve his prison sentence for corruption in a hospital, though the ex-premier has yet to face any punishment himself. The Vice President of the Medical Council of Thailand, Professor Dr. Prasit Watanapa, told a press conference on Thursday that the resolution, approved by a majority vote, would need approval from the Public Health Minister before being carried out. The Public Health Minister is from Thaksin's own party, Somsak Tepsutin. The doctor who will receive the warning failed to meet medical professional standards concerning a referral notice, while the other 2 doctors issued documents that contained false medical information. All 3 are orthopedic specialists. But despite the warning and the suspension of the medical licenses of the other 2 doctors, Dr. Prasit also cautioned against drawing conclusions about whether Thaksin's various illnesses were, quote, genuine. He stressed that what the council concluded was that the available evidence did not clearly support claims of a critical condition. Thaksin, a former Prime Minister of Thailand, spent 15 years in self-imposed exile before finally returning to the country on August 22, 2023, the same day a candidate from his party, Thaksin, was selected as Prime Minister. On that day, Thaksin was taken to the Supreme Court, which sentenced him to 8 years in prison for abuse of power and conflict of interest while serving as Prime Minister prior to 2006. The sentence was later reduced to 1 year by royal clemency. On his first night at the Bangkok remand prison, doctors determined that he should be transferred to the Police General Hospital because he was suffering from chest pain, hypertension, and low blood oxygen levels. Eventually, the Department of Corrections allowed him to continue his hospital stay for 180 days, and the ex-premier paid for the entire 6-month stay, including a VIP room on the hospital's 14th floor at a cost of 8,500 baht a night. He was later paroled in February 2024 and discharged from the hospital on the grounds that he was old and seriously ill. Since then, however, he has been highly active, traveling around the country and campaigning enthusiastically for the Pheu Thai Party. Meanwhile, the Supreme Court is set to investigate whether Thaksin's prison sentence was properly carried out. For more, visit thephuketnews.com. There's mounting concerns from the business community across Thailand of any expansion of value-added taxes on businesses, despite the finance minister's recent decision to not impose VAT on businesses earning less than 1.8 million Thai baht annually. An official from the Federation of Thai Small and Medium-Sized Enterprises told reporters on Friday that these businesses already face significant challenges, including a sluggish economy, intense competition from imported goods, and several untaxed products sold at lower prices. He says that imposing 1% VAT on businesses earning 1.5 million baht per year would only increase pressure on SMEs, which are already struggling with the economic downturn. He suggested that instead of adding pressure, the government should incentivize SMEs to enter the VAT system themselves. The Restaurant Association also expressed concern over the timing of a new VAT collection proposal for businesses earning less than 1.8 million baht per year, urging the government to delay the plan. The president of the Restaurant Association says that about 60% of restaurants in Thailand are already registered in the VAT system. He went on to say that customers generally react negatively when VAT charges appear on receipts from local or street food vendors, which could result in a drop in sales. However, customers are more accepting of VAT charges at chain or upscale restaurants. Last year, the cabinet approved an extension of tax reduction measures for pubs, bars, nightclubs, and cocktail lounges, cutting VAT from 10% to 5% to support tourism, expiring on December 31st, 2025. For more, visit thephuket.news.com. A 36-year-old Polish man was found floating face down in the water at Kamala Beach on Thursday. He's been pronounced dead by drowning. According to Kamala police, a lifeguard told police that he saw the tourist arrive at the beach around 8 a.m. The incident began when lifeguards spotted the man floating face down in the water around 10:35 a.m. They immediately pulled him from the water and began performing CPR. A rescue team from Kamala Oboto responded shortly after, and CPR continued during the transfer to Patong Hospital. But their efforts were not enough, and he was later pronounced dead at Patong Hospital. Doctors at the hospital confirmed that drowning was the cause of death. No signs of physical assault or foul play were found, and the man's friends and family have not expressed any other suspicion over the circumstances. Reports say that the man had traveled to Phuket with two friends, but reportedly entered the water alone earlier that morning. Kamala police are assisting the deceased's friends in coordinating with his family and the relevant authorities to arrange for the repatriation of his body. For more, visit thephuket.news.com. Two Tunisian tourists were caught red-handed in Phuket Town after attempting to outsmart traffic enforcement by removing a police-installed wheel lock and changing their car's tire in the no parking zone. The incident took place on Dibuk Road around midday on Thursday, where a red sedan was parked in a yellow-white zone, a restricted area reserved for public transport pickup and drop-off. Traffic police had locked the vehicle's wheels and issued a ticket. Shortly after, the Tunisian man returned to the vehicle with a woman believed to be a fellow traveler. According to a viral video shared online, the man attempted to bypass the wheel clamp by jacking up the car and swapping out the immobilized wheel. However, authorities from Phuket City Police arrived to stop the attempt. The Tunisian man was arrested on 2 charges, attempting to move a clamped vehicle without permission and driving without a valid license. Additionally, the owner of the rental car, who allowed the suspect to drive despite lacking a valid license, was fined 2,000 baht. The video sparked strong reactions online, with many netizens criticizing the behavior and calling for stricter penalties against disrespectful foreign drivers. Phuket City Police have reminded both tourists and car rental businesses to respect Thai traffic laws and ensure all drivers are properly licensed. For more, visit thephuket.news.com. Thanks for ending your week with us here on Phuket Xtra, brought to you by pbcphuket.com. Have a great weekend out there, and we'll see you back here on Monday. Until then, stay classy, Phukets.
Phuket's rapid modernization has made it one of the world's premier holiday destinations. Investors can still buy quality condominiums for as low as $75,000, and luxury properties can go all the way up to 20 million. Condominiums in Phuket are a safe, secure bricks-and-mortar investment offering foreigners freehold ownership. Call or email Thai Residential, Phuket's #1 trusted real estate advisor, to find your perfect Phuket property.